Okay, welcome back again. This is I think the third video for this, for chapter 5, equilibrium of rigid bodies. Now let's try to solve this problem. Determine the horizontal and vertical components of the reaction at pin A. So this is pin A. And the tension developed in cable BC. So this is cable BC. So sinusuportahan niya ang frame na ito. Okay. So, yun ang solve natin. So, kapag pin, sinabi naman sa problem, kapag ang type ng support. So, pag pin, dalawa, ang unknown reactions here, vertical, let's say R, A, Y, and we have RAX, and then yung cable natin, so we're going to cut yung cable. Again, cables are tension structures or supports. Ang action niya palagi ay away from the member or the body. So this is T, let's say TBC na lang. Okay, TBC. So we're solving for the tension in the cable and horizontal and vertical reactions at pin A or hinge A. Okay? So, again, ulit lang yung procedure natin. Summate moments where two or more unknown forces are located. So, saan yung point na yon along the structure? Saan part yon kung saan two or more unknown forces are located. So obvious, very obvious. That would be point A, no? So point A. So summation of moments at point A. Ito lang gawin nating free body diagram. Para hindi sayang oras natin sa pag-redraw. So I can accept this, no? Ilagay niyo lang dito yung mga unknown forces, so you can use, pero ibang teachers kasi they won't accept this. They require you to draw a separate diagram for your free body diagram or FBD. But for me, this is acceptable naman, no? Yung figure na mismo gawin ninyong free body diagram, lagyan nila mga labels, yung assumptions ng direction ng unknown forces natin. Okay? So, summate moments at A. So, summation of moments at A is equal to 0. Clockwise moments, positive. So, ano yung mga may moment sa A? So, obviously, walang moment yung RAX, RAY sa point A. So, may moment sa A, of course, yung tension sa may cable BC natin. So, tension. So, since inclined yan, it would be best if we resolve that into two components. So, this is at T na lang. Wag na lang TBC. T. Para mas madaling isulat. TY and then T X. So, moment ng, let's start with Tx about A. So, Tx is equal to T. So, Tx creates a counterclockwise moment about A. So, counterclockwise yung rotation lang. So, negative na. So, T times, anong Tx natin? 3 over 5, given yung slope ng cable. So, 3 over 5. So, that is Tx. Tx pa lang to. Ang moment arm niya ay, so Tx, perpendicular distance between Tx and A. So, that is 3 meters, no? Perpendicular distance natin. So, that is 3 meters. Okay. What else? Yung moment ng Ty. So again, that is counterclockwise, yung rotation caused by Ty. So that is minus. So Ty is t 4 over 5 times 4 over 5. So 4 over 5 of t. And then moment arm ng Ty natin is 1 meter. Ayan. Okay, next. Ano ba yung mga may moment? Yung 60 kilonewton force, moment niya about A. This time, clockwise yung rotation caused by the 60 kilonewton force, so plus 60 times moment arm niya is 1 meter. And do not forget, may couple tayo dito, may moment. May couple moment dito. And it is clockwise, so plus 30 kilonewton meter. Okay. Okay, so kung wala na, equate na natin to sa 0 so that we can solve for t here. So t is equal to t natin, 34.62 kilonewtons. Okay? Okay, next, solve naman natin yung RAX and RAY. So we're going to use the other conditions of equilibrium. So we can summate forces along the x direction. Forces to the right are positive. So ano yung mga forces along x? Of course, RAX. We have assumed it to be directed to the left. So minus RAX. And what else? TX natin. Directed to the left siya. So minus TX is 3/5 of T, which was solved a while ago. 34.62. Ano pa ba? Ang mga forces along x axis or x direction. So kung wala na, equate natin to sa 0. So RAX is equal to, it's equal to negative 20.77. Again, the negative sign here, negative sign dyan, means that we have assumed the wrong direction of RAX. So tama naman tong value, yung direction lang ang mali. So we can correct it. So RAX is equal to 20.77 kilonewtons. It should be directed to the right. So that's how you correct it. Okay. Hindi siya directed to the left. Okay? Next, solve naman natin yung RAY. So summation of forces along Y. So upward forces positive. Summation of forces along Y equals 0. Upward forces positive. So we have assumed Y to be directed upwards. So RAY, I should say. So plus. And then Ty is directed downwards. So minus 4/5 of T, which is 34.62. Then minus 60. Meron pa ba? Wala na. Kung wala na, equate na natin ito sa 0. So RAY is equal to 87.696. So positive naman siya. So that means tama yung direction natin ng RAY na upwards. Okay, so RAX should be RAX should be to the right siya. So okay na. So we have solved for the reactions. Support reactions. Okay? So next pa. More illustrative problems. Although marami naman tayong illustrative problems sa module, pero itong mga problems na to ay nasa exercises yata. So hindi ko na sinolve muna yung nandun sa Yung mga solved problems, hindi na natin gagawan ng video kung paano isolve. Yung mga nasa exercises na lang muna. Okay? Ayan. Next problem. Okay, so next, a pipe strut BC is loaded and supported as shown. The strut has a uniform cross-section and a mass of 50 kilograms. Determine the reactions at supports B and C. Okay. So, given yung answers natin dito. Okay. So, oh no. Okay. So, solve natin yung reactions sa may C and B. So, B, ang support natin dito is a cable. So, tension ito. C, anong klaseng support to? So, this is hinge or pin. Kapag hinge or pin, meron tayong dalawang unknown forces, no? Reaction and forces. So, let's try to draw the free body diagram. Since hindi naman siya komplikadong i-drawing, drawing natin yung free body diagram. Sorry. So, meron tayong reactions na this is RCY. So, since pin yan, dalawa, RCX. And then we have the tension here, T na lang. And then meron yung wait tuloy. Merong force dito sa may gitna. So, gitna. 750 newtons. And we also have yung mass ng pipe strut na 50 kilograms. So, saan mag-act yung mass ng pipe strut? So, yung mga mass would act at the center of mass. Saan yung center of mass? Dun sa may center of gravity or centroid. So, for strut BC, so saan yung center niya? Nandito. So, nandyan din yung weight niya. So, weight is always directed downwards. So, nandyan din yung weight, okay, ng strut natin. Okay? So, kompleto na yung FBD natin. So, we can now, let's first solve for the value ng weight. So, yung weight is equal to, so mass kasi yung given, 50 kilograms times yung gravity, 9.81. So, yung weight natin is equivalent to 490.5 newtons. Okay? So, 490.5 newtons. So, next, let's solve for the reactions. Ano yung unang masolve natin na reaction? Maybe we can solve for TB or T? No. Let's solve first for T. How do you solve for T? So, we summate moments where two or more unknown forces are located. At saang point yon? Along the strut. That is point C, no? So, at point C, may dalawang unknown forces. Parang may nasusunog. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good. So, summation of moments at C is equal to 0 clockwise moments, positive. So, ano yung mga may moments sa C? Siyempre, yung T, ano? T creates a counterclockwise moment about C. So, minus T times its moment arm about C. Ano yung moment arm niya? Okay, perpendicular distance. Ito, 1,000 millimeters. 1,000 millimeters. So we have 1,000 millimeters. Next, syempre may moment din yung 750 Newton force, which is clockwise. Yung rotation niya about C, so plus 750 times its moment arm about C, perpendicular distance between these two. Line of action ng 750 Newton force sa may C. So that is 800 millimeters. Next, may moment arm din yung weight na nasa center of mass or centroid ng strut. Nandun din yung 750 Newton force, obviously. So, again, that's clockwise. So, plus, we have 490.5. Its moment arm is also 800 millimeters. And then, wala na. So, we have T is equivalent to 9992.4. Newton. So that is the reaction of the support at B, which is a cable. Next. Summation of, so naman natin yung RCX and RCY. Summation of forces along X is equal to 0. Forces to the right positive. We have assumed RCX to be directed to the right, so RCX is positive in this equation. Ano pa yung mga horizontal forces? We have T, which is directed to the left. 992.4 newtons. Wala na yatang ibang horizontal forces. So equate that to 0. So obviously RCX is also equal to T. So that's 992.4 newtons. Okay. And then lastly, summation of forces along Y is equal to 0. So lahat ng vertical forces. Ano yung mga vertical forces? RCY assumed to be upwards. So positive. And we have yung 750 Newton force downwards, so minus 750. We also have the weight, which is also downwards, so minus weight is 490.5. Wala nang ibang vertical forces. So equate that to 0, so we can now solve for RCY, which is equal to 1240.5 newtons. Okay.